Welcome back to Tran Wins Siralim Ultimate. Today is March 27th, 2021, and that's a Saturday, so in 2 days' time you will see this. Today we actually have my mailbox is glittering. I've never actually seen mail before, so let's actually see what's inside. Checking for mail. Thank you for playing Siralim Ultimate in Early Access. And we get a Skin Swarm. Okay, you have no more unread messages. Alright, so my current class is a Defiler. And this is all in order to get the goblet filled up. And my current perks are just set up mainly to... I don't really know if it's very good because I only have this amount of experience in Defiler. So anybody who has played the Defiler for several realms has more experience. And I'm actually very interested in hearing other people's builds for their classes and monster styles. For example, I already did the Pyromancer as a goblet thing, and it wasn't very good. But the Defiler was up next, and this is actually how we're going to handle it. First off, we're going to go ahead and fuse. We're going to finally fuse my Inox Apocalypse with somebody. It's going to be fused with the Phase Knight, which will give me an 80% less damage from all sources other than attacks and spells. Though the colors I am not thrilled with. I really don't like the colors. Now, I do kind of like the stats of the Phase Knight better. The health up and defense down versus the Inox Apocalypse defense up, intelligence down. But I just want it to be Apocalypse because that is who I started the game with. So I want it to be an Apocalypse. I'll make it this dark purple, I guess. Actually, we'll make it this bright golden yellow. The fusion was successful. Now he's lower level as a result, because my unicorn is level 254, and so was Inox Apocalypse, by the way, because I leveled him up using the fusion thing. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to boost him back up, level up, where is it? Inox Apocalypse to 254, bam. So now these two are my max level creatures. I'll move them around too as we go through. Alright, next up, we're going to fuse the Crazed Leper that we have here with the Death Lich Shadowcaster. Sorry, I wrote Death Lich. It's actually Lich Shadowcaster. I wrote Death Lich in my notes. Not the Lich Hellcaster. Where is it? Death Lich Shadowcaster. Right here. So what this will result in is when an enemy dies with debuffs, I will do double-powered corpse explosion spells. We'll pick this grim purple blood thing on the back of this leper. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think it's leper, not leaper. Also, while I do like the appearance of the Shadowcaster better, my Shadowcaster respawned with attack up, and I didn't really feel like re-rolling it. So I'm just gonna go with the Crazed Leper with the intelligence up. The personality of the base creature is the one that stays. Next up in my notes, I'm going to combine my Glupidator, and this might be a very inefficient use. Glupidator with the Nature Arachnid Canopy Arachnolisk. Alright, so this will result in a creature that doesn't actually do any of the disarmed or bleeding or poisoned by itself, but when one of these effects are given, it'll apply it to the enemy. And so I'm probably going to give it some spells that will do that, because I can combine the Glupidator with the Barbarian. And that will result in the enemy getting disarmed and scored or silenced. But I think it might be better, instead of using a valuable fusion slot, just to use this with a spell gem. So for example, there are spells that will disarm the enemy. That would be the Death Spell of Decay. I can cast that 8 times in a map. So anyways, we're gonna go and combine it with this. As for poison, there's lots of ways to poison the enemy, such as the Death Spell Defile, which is in the name of the Defiler. So I'm thinking I will not use a valuable trait slot. Even though it makes the monster much more convenient, trait slots are probably more important than spell gems. Next up, we're going to fuse our Amphisbana Vaccinator with our Sorcery Plague Quack. Now, I call it Sorcery Plague Quack in my notes, so that way I know that my final monster ends up as a sorcery creature. Only reason I want this is because I feel like I can get better debuffs using sorcery magic than life magic, and I've actually written down all the group or mass target debuffs that I currently have access to. most of them are in death, 2 of them are in life, and 2 of them are in sorcery, so it's actually an even split. But since this is a debuff monster, we'll give it more debuff potential. We're gonna make this kind of a dark brown healing thing, healing snake icon. So this will result in, as the enemy's negative statuses cycle through, they'll constantly be getting more and more. If it works. These guys are like level 30-ish because I take them out into the field to try out these combos to see if it actually does what I think it does. For example, this I bought a Yeti finally. Where is he? Bought a Yeti, and when I hit him myself, my creature gets frozen. It says the enemy is afflicted with frozen. Really what it should say is after this creature is attacked, whoever attacks this creature is frozen, or something like that. That's a no-duh to you probably. But I feel like I have hit other creatures in my party. Like this Ritual Abomination. When I hit my own Abomination, the enemies become vulnerable. Now, so that might be a matter of this says enemies versus enemy. Like this is mini enemy, so it's the whole enemy group. Whereas the Yeti is specifically one target. I lose track of it. There it is. And it says the enemy is afflicted by frozen. So that might actually be the difference. And you never know. This is early access. This is version 8.10. So as the game gets patched, it may even no longer be a valid strategy. They may say, you know what? I don't actually intend for you to attack your own Ritual Abomination. Now that being said, I really hope that this is actually part of the strategy and they lean further into it, because I get the impression that this game is made about breaking the game using all the amazing traits available to you. If the developers went the route of trying to nerf everything, I would be a little sad. I would feel that this game was not able to live up to its full potential because it's trying to be like any other RPG. I want to break the game. That's the whole point of making all these amazing traits. All right, so anyways, we're gonna combine. Let's see, what was I combining? All right, we're gonna combine my Raven Defiler with the Sorcery Runic Grimoire. Here it is. This one is just meant to make life easier. It's kind of the reverse of the Corpse Explosion guy, because the Corpse Explosion guy actually makes battles take longer. Even after I'm killing the enemy and he can't affect people with Corpse Explosion, he will cast Corpse Explosion if the battle has not concluded. I managed to get intelligence on both of them, not that it matters, but this allows me to have a little more variety in how I'm deciding to merge my guys. And I looked at the colors for the Runic Grimoire and Raven Defiler, and I decided that I liked the look of the Raven Defiler better. So if I, for example, start with the Runic Grimoire and Raven Defiler, these are the colors I get, and I don't like them as much. So as shallow as it is, we're gonna actually do this way. Now they both end up sorcery either way, and we're gonna pick. I kind of like the very accented green that happens in here. So we'll stick with this top one. Now it says enemies start with 80% health, but because I'm a Defiler, I also have a perk that makes the enemy have lowered health. So this will result in the enemy starting with about half their life. Alright, give me a second, I'm going to reorganize my team and reorganize spell gems, and we'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and level up as well because there's achievements for that. Well, in-game achievements, not Steam achievements. And remember that in-game achievements increase my piety growth. So we're just going to go ahead and pay the minor 650, I'm assuming that's just 651 period and not 651 per level. We're just gonna go ahead and pump my Leaper 200 levels. Same thing for the Vaccinator, the Gloopdiator, and the Defiler. Alright, so now we're gonna get a bunch of achievements. Miracle of Modern Science 1, 2. And I guess that's it. Let's take a look at the gems I've given them now. My Leaper has Defile, which will give the enemy poison and blighted. That'll allow me to have the enemy get bleeding with one of my traits. I can also disarm them, which will then give them Scorn or Silence, again, on one of my traits. So this is what I chose to do instead of merging some of those extra monsters in my party. And then Rapture is just something I'm going to take advantage of because I'm going to start every battle with Arcane, which is a free cast. This is what his macro looks like. If he's confused, just block. I don't want to cast Rapture on myself. Otherwise, if you've got Arcane, go ahead and throw it out there. If the enemy doesn't have poison, Defile them. If the enemy does have Disarm, decay them. Otherwise, just punch somebody. That's pretty much a setup. For this next one, it is basically I set an order of priorities. Cast Spell Lock if possible, if you need to, that is, and then otherwise Frozen and Sleeping in that order until it's turn 3, and then after that just start punching people. So Spell Lock will make all enemies silenced. I can also freeze and put enemies to sleep. As for this one, my options are I can blight them, which again, I'm already sharing blight with the Defiler, but that's fine. I was kind of low on things I wanted to put in for nature. And then I've got 2 different blind abilities. One does damage and has fewer charges, one has more charges. So the way I've set up his macros are, if I need to blight, do so. Otherwise, go ahead and cast Sandstorm all you want until you run out, and then cast Smoke Bomb all you want. Otherwise, just punch people. For this last guy, I don't know if the Mass Dispel macro is any good. If the enemy has more buffs than I do, and I have more debuffs than they do, then go ahead and cast Mass Dispel. That's kind of what I'm intending. I mean, it isn't perfect. If any enemy has highest health, go and throw Crystal Spears at him, giving him bleeding. Otherwise, if they have high intelligence or high attack, go and Ice Wolf Bite them, which will give them Frozen. Otherwise, punch people. And that's it for my macros. Let's go ahead and turn in my project, which is the Arena project. We're finally going to take a look at this. Welcome back, Tran. It seems you're ready to finalize the project. Project completed, Arena. You can find it in your Decorations menu under the Utility NPCs category. The Arena allows you to draft a team of 6 creatures to fight for you in 5 consecutive battles. The more battles you win, the more Arena points you'll earn. Instead of using your own creatures to fight, you'll draft 6 new creatures from a randomized pool that is offered to you. These creatures are level 100 and have random artifacts and spell gems. Your new team will fight against up to 5 opponents, each with 6 creatures, and each opponent will be more difficult than the last. At the end of each battle, your creatures will recover a small amount of their health. When you win battles in the arena, you'll earn glory based on your performance. You can exchange this currency for items which you won't find anywhere else. Death or glory. Probably stick it right here, right? Let's see how big this is. Add decoration, utilities, arena. Oh, that's pretty tiny. I can just like put it right here. This thing is going to be the size of my my pasture. I don't remember what it's called. All right, so please explain how all the different types of arenas work. There are 4 different types of arena modes: Standard, Infinite, Wild, and Master. In Standard mode, you must draft a team of 6 creatures to fight for you. You will battle up to 5 different enemies using this team. Infinite mode is exactly like Standard, except there is no limit to the number of battles you'll fight. However, enemies will grow more powerful with each battle. At the start of Wild mode, a rule will be chosen at random that changes the way that arena battles work. One rule might limit the creatures you and your enemies can have to a certain class, while another might give all creatures a certain debuff that you must work around in order to succeed. Master mode allows you to choose from one of 6 different Rhodian creature masters to play as. You'll fight against the masters you didn't choose. You have not earned the right to purchase anything yet. Your fame rank must be 30 or higher to access this arena mode. Your fame rank must be 20 or higher to access this arena mode. Your fame rank must be 10 or higher to access this arena mode. Right, so this is good. This is actually set up in order you'll probably do things in. Let's go and go to this. Ow, 10,000 crystals, huh? Alright. The arena allows you to draft a team of creatures to fight against 5 opponents in a row. The more battles you win, the greater your reward. In addition, you can increase your fame rank to unlock new items to purchase at the arena shop. Okay. So I can get... You know, we'll get the Reclusive White. There's a 50% chance to keep going. Get the Blood Crusader, I guess. I mean, I'm probably not going to cast a 12. I don't know if I get all my charges back, so I'm probably not going to cast 12 or more spells in the current battle. I think that toggle display. Oh, they get. Hold on. Oh, these are the spells. Okay, okay. I can see the spells they get. Okay, that also makes a difference. Attacks a random enemy for 200% normal damage. Ooh, confusion. I mean, it's not great. Confusion is like a 50-50, so I'd have like a 25% chance for it to be useful on each enemy, that is. We'll go ahead and get this one, just because I think my Blood Crusader or whoever I had Mending. Ooh, this is nice. After an enemy casts a spell, the creature afflicts enemies with silence. I'm pretty sure that means all enemies, not just the one that casts. So we'll go ahead and get this one, even though I like the idea of Midnight Feast. I can get a second one? Hold on, I can mulligan. That's right, I should probably do that. So let's mulligan. I should have done that earlier. Your creatures are resurrected. By rebirth, they gain mending, repelled, and shield. I don't actually have rebirth, just... Okay. We'll go with this. Silence for 1 turn at the very beginning. Alright, we'll try mulliganing. Oh wait, I'll get 5 mulligans per creature. Okay. That actually makes a big difference. I kind of thought it was a mulligan total, like overall. Since this is my 6th creature, I'm gonna guess that Rampart will only affect the 5th guy to it, so we're gonna get Blood Crazed instead. With your team assembled, you head into the arena. Good luck!
Ladies, gentlemen, and creatures, the first arena match is about to begin. Today, the challenger is none other than our very own Tran! Please, finalize your bets now. Let us begin. Teleport Tran's first opponent into the arena. Ready, set, fight!
That did almost no damage, but at least they got wow, look at the damage I took. Okay, and I did not get my 50% life, which is unfortunate. Target gains rebirth. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, come on. You're silenced right now, so hopefully you can't... How long for? 1 turn? Okay. Let's see how massive this is. This target and caster takes a devastating amount of damage. Let's do it! Okay, that was pretty devastating. Alright, let's see if I get my spell gems back. Plus, I only get some health back, so I've got to go 4 more battles with this.
Tran is victorious! Congratulations, Tran!
The crowd cheers heartily.
Get ready for round 2! Teleport the next opponent into the arena. Ready, set, fight!
I get all my health back. Okay, that's good. I'm glad. Do I get all my spells back? No, I don't. Nice, everybody got stoned. Ouch. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna make sure it says the target has less than 85% health. Its health is inverted. I've always thought this meant healing, but it looks like the enemy is the default target. When I think inverted, I'm thinking inverted of the percentage. So if I have, for example, 3% health, I get 97% health. But maybe it means if I cast that on my white right now, I would have 231 health. Let's find out. I'm gonna cast it on my reclusive white. Okay, so he's up to 1158 now. Oh, come on! Go away, dude. So this is what you're missing, basically, if you wonder, like, gee, I wish I could see Tran do more fighting. This is it. This is fighting, except I deliberately train my guys so I can just mindlessly crush the enemy. All strategies pale in the face of overwhelming firepower. Does not take damage from attacks, okay. No, you too?
Tran is victorious. Congratulations, Tran! Get ready for round 3. Teleport the next opponent into the arena. Ready, set, fight! ready for round 4. Teleport the next opponent into the arena. Ready, set, fight!
Okay, chaos, nature, chaos, life. All right. I think they're all chaos, right? Oh, it even says up here, okay. So I am death, and none of these guys are death.
Be gone! Tran is victorious. Congratulations, Tran. Ladies, gentlemen, and creatures, the 5th and last round is upon us. Teleport Tran's final opponent into the arena. Ready, set, fight!
You are life. Do you have... Okay. You have false beliefs. That's dangerous. Sorcery, death, life. You have sacrifice to the light and minor resurrection. Let's deal with that. How are these guys so beastly? Really? You're level 100 also. I don't know. I've already lost 2 of my guys and I've done nothing to them. Like, that was... I don't even know. Come on. Feed me. give it a shot. It's like a 15% chance. And yet succeeded!
Success! Tran is victorious and has defeated all 5 opponents in a row! Congratulations, Tran!
The crowd goes wild.
Impressive! Not many people can survive such an onslaught. It's always a pleasure to watch the mighty Tran fight for honor and glory. Come back anytime!
Your fame rank has increased. New items are now available for purchase from the arena shop. I can get a red steel construct monster that gives me 20% more attack every time my creatures cast a arsenal spell, which I don't think I have any. But yeah, that was actually pretty cool. Achievement earned for glory.